Hello everyone, it's Natalie, love it, live it, make it yours here on Flosstube and on Instagram. I hope you're having a good day. It's nice and sunny here in Hampshire. I've been out and about doing bits and pieces, so I'm recording this video later than I'd have liked, and I'm hoping to get it done quick because my husband could be home in the next hour and he'll be coming through with his bike and all of that, so I'm just going to try and get it done. I've recorded this a couple of times now, so I've started to. Hopefully this is the last time. So I'm just going to get straight to it. Yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely day though, wherever you are. Hope it's nice and sunny like it is here. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight on with my whips. I'll show you some FFOs. I'll do a little bit of a life update. Show you some stash, and then I've got some shout outs to do. So I'm just going to crack on. I'm going to start with one of my favourite projects at the moment, my Goddess Sow. So my Goddess Sow is sort of up to date. We had a release on Wednesday. I'm hoping that after I have finished recording and editing, I can get on to stitching the next goddess, but here it is. I'll just drop that and make sure oh no, my needle's in my grime guard, that's good. I'm using classic Colourworks Campfire for the red, and I'm using Anchor black. I was going to try and remember, I think it's 403 for the black, but I've added Ishtar, yes, and Venus in the middle. I love stitching on her. So that's my progress on my Goddess Sow. This is by Quaternion Creations. I'm never sure if I say that right. And it's a, where's my needle? Because I've got my kittens now, I'm worried about dropping needles everywhere. Yes, Quaternion Creations, I'll put a link in the description below. She has some lovely patterns that are so unique. I really love her use of negative space on these. So like Venus's arm is obviously a negative space. Maria, who designs it, has used negative space so well in this. And I've asked my husband for the Viking sow for Christmas. It's not a sow anymore, it's finished, but I had a holiday in York, and we went to the Jorvik Centre, which was amazing, and my husband is currently playing what's the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, maybe? Could be wrong there. I'll drop something in here if I'm wrong, but he's playing that at the moment. I'm quite often inspired by whatever he's playing or whatever I'm reading to they influence my projects. But the more, I wasn't part of the sow at the time, but the more I've seen people finish it and stitch it, I really would like it. So yeah, I've asked for that to be added to my Christmas list. My next whip is a teeny tiny one, teeny tiny, and it's the, oh, there's a loose thread there, it's the World of Cross Stitching Reindeer ornament. I'm just going to try and find something to pop behind it to show you, because you're gonna have holes in it. Oh yeah, that's not too bad up on my cream wall actually. So this was my pre-work stitching, but I have just had a change of job. I think I'm 6 weeks in to my new job, and I'm really lucky. They've let me compact my hours so that I get an extra day off a week, and it saves me petrol. So I do 3 lots of 10-hour shifts and 1 7.5-hour shift. Saves me on petrol because I'm not really working near where I live. It's about an hour away with traffic. In the evening when I drive home, it takes me half an hour to get home. But with traffic it's an hour, so I'm not really getting any pre-work stitching time. So I really need to have a think about that and see where I can fit this in, because I really, really want it done for Christmas. Yeah, that's not showing up super great, but if it shows up really bad when I watch back on this, I'll drop in a picture. So that's another whip. Oh, I have got a couple of Halloween whips on the go. Let me just get them out. I am working on Doreen Jones Halloween Biscornu, but I have left a piece of it in my crafty drawers, so I'm just gonna go and get that. I'm back. So I've been working on Doreen Jones Halloween Biscornu, and I think this is a free download on, was free anyway, on Lakeside Needlecraft. I started this at Not Cross Jem's wedding because I didn't want to carry my big goddess sow around with me, which is what I had taken to work on when I was in my hotel room. But I didn't want to be carrying that around the hotel with me, so I started Doreen Jones Halloween Biscornu, and that is the top. I was quite impressed with how tight. Sorry about that, Flosstubers. My phone said it didn't have any memory left, and now I'm gonna have to really get this video done quickly before my husband comes home and my kittens wake up. And yeah, I'm really sorry. It was because my bin was full. There was so much in my bin, in my bin of my phone, it was chocking up everything. So I'm gonna have to smoosh these two videos together, and I'm so sorry. Anyway, Halloween Biscornu. That's the top, which I think you saw. I was really impressed with the back. I know we don't often talk about backs, but I was really impressed with that. So that is the top. The top is a sort of a FO. And then I have got the bottom. I was really hoping to get this done today. I might still, I'm not sure. This is Clue High Heel Stitcher's Q-snap that I have stolen. I think I might have told you Flosstubers before, but she had a mini one. I asked to borrow it, and then she brought herself another one so I could keep it, and now I've ended up with both. She will get it back, I promise. That's a freebie, this one, or it was. So I'm really hoping to get, yeah, I might try and get that done today, but I'm not sure if I will. Excuse me. The next one on my list is a new start. This is, I'm just looking at my notebook. It's a new sow. They're a lovely Instagrammer called Rebecca Bowen. It's Rebecca_Bowen_29 is doing or she's hosting a Stitch with Coffee sow, because this is by Stitch with Coffee. And I can't remember what the chart is called, so I will have to insert it. It's two cats dressed for Halloween, and they've almost got a bit of a border. I will put a picture in of what it should look like. This is on Willow fabric that I think is called Raspberry Matcha or something. Hang on, I can tell you exactly what it's called. Raspberry Matcha Mousse. It's in the bag. The packet was in the, oh, that's, you can see the fabric really well there. So that's one of my cats done. That is in Glow in the Dark DMC, and the other called for flosses, I've used Anchor Black, and the eyes are a grey. So I'm really happy with the progress on that. have got a nice Halloween needle minder I could put on that as well, because I think I'm swapping, I keep swapping it out with my Biscornu. I've got more than one Halloween needle minder. Just going to roll that up and put that in there for now, because that was the top of the Biscornu was in my some storage drawers. I've never made a Biscornu before, so I'm really excited about that. My next whip, this isn't a whip I've worked on recently, but because I've kind of staggered my videos, so I did a whip parade because I had been away from Flosstube for a little while, then I did an FFO video, I've done some shorts, and this is my first normal viewing resumes video, so I haven't worked on this for a little while, but I haven't shown you guys the progress that I've made for some time. So this is Beach Day Recipe by Emma Congdon. It is on January's Boy hand-dyed 18 count fabric by Kim from KLT. Oh, that fabric's showing up really well there. It's making it look a bit bluer, but yeah, so you guys haven't seen this for some time, but I haven't worked on it for a little while, although seeing it now is making me want to pick it back up. I took it on holiday with me when I went to the Isle of Wight back in July, August time. Might have even been before that actually, because we went away to York in July, so it's probably April. Yeah, I haven't picked it up for a little while, but I'm really pleased with the progress I've made on that. So I should pick that back up again soon. It's just Halloween is calling to me, and then Christmas will be calling to me. And then lessons from a Christmas tree. So I haven't shown you guys this for some time, but I haven't worked on it for quite a while. It's just I haven't shown it to you since I have been working on it. This is Lessons from a Christmas Tree. It was a sale from Sarah Elizabeth Stitches. You can just buy it from her website now. It's got 3 of her needle minders on it. I'm stitching this from stash. You probably can't see it very well, but I don't know what to put behind it. Let's see how this goes. Way too much fabric here. I have loads of excess. I'm doing it on even weave. I'm using hand-dyed threads, blending filaments, sparkly, variegated. I think Pattern Keeper says this is 60% done. I wanted it done for this Christmas. I don't know if that's going to happen. If I really put my mind to it, I might be able to churn it out. I don't know. I don't know about this. I've really enjoyed it and I love it, and I love all the little motifs and I love all the little phrases. I just don't know how realistic it is that I'm going to get it done. We'll see. So yeah, Lessons from a Christmas Tree by Sarah Elizabeth Stitches. I should probably just measure it and cut the excess down. I don't know what I've done there, having all that excess fabric on show. That's not like, or like not on show, but all bundled up together. It's not like me. I've got a mini kit that I got from Aldi. It's called Rise and Shine, and I was in love with it and I was absolutely going to finish it, and then I saw that it had a grubby mark on it and I got really disheartened. Although You can't really see it now. It was chocolate. I don't eat lots of chocolate, and I never ever touch my cross stitch without washing my hands ever. Even if I'm in the pub, I take baby wipes with me. So how it got grubby, I don't know. You can't really see it now though. And I've just found another grub mark on it, so I just don't know where the grub marks are coming from. That's so annoying. I hope that gets stitched over. I just don't know where. So yeah, I've got a bit, you can just about see it here. I have washed it, so I've got a little bit disheartened with this one, but I should get it done because it's so nearly finished. I mean, it's really nearly finished. It's called Rise and Shine. I've done the S and some of the H. So I've got INE to go. And it was an Audi kit, really good quality. I've really enjoyed stitching it. One of my solutions was going to be to put pom-pom trim along the bottom to get rid of that grub mark. I've even used Vanish soap on it. It just didn't come out. So if anyone's got any ideas what I can do with that, please let me know. My next whip that I haven't shown you for a little while is my vintage kit. It's Walking Tiger by Jan Lynn. This was really kindly gifted to me, and I picked it up again the other day and put quite a bit into it. So he's getting there. So I've done most of this black and some of this up here. I should really, this was my 30th birthday start, so I should really just really just get it done. Those lovely colours, it's looking really good in this light. Yeah, I should really get that done. 30th birthday start. I mean, I won't tell you how old I am now. But if I don't finish it by next year, it would have taken me 4 years just to do that bit. Oh no. I really should do no more new starts, but I've become a serial starter. My last whip is one of my favourites. Uh-oh, what have I just dropped? Oh, it's just the remote. Sorry about that. It's just the remote to my tripod. Okay. I bang on about this project all the time. But this is the project that my husband kitted up for me without any kind of help. He kitted it up for me for my birthday just gone. And it's been calling to me, but I've just been working on Halloween and the Goddess out, so I should probably do something with it. Oh, I've just got a couple of loose threads on and they were on my Sarah Elizabeth Stitches thread keeper thing. Floss Buddy, I think they're called. Sorry about this. It's fun for you guys while I just wrap my threads up, and I'll tighten this so you can see it. So this is on natural linen. My husband chose everything about this, apart from the grime guard. He chose the project, the fabric, the floss, the needle minder, the whole shebang. He kitted it all up for me. There we go. Let's root for each other, and it's going to say and watch each other grow. I really love this. The only thing I wasn't convinced about is the colour of Let's Root, but I feel like it's going to work now. I mean, you can see it in certain lights, like you can't really see it there. You can see it up close. Such a lovely project. Really lovely. This has been in hotel rooms and also, oh god, some more thread. I don't want to lose it because it's hand dyed. He kitted it up with Jodie hand dyed threads. So nice. Such a lovely, thoughtful project. Yeah, it's been on holiday with me. Well, I say it's been on holiday with me actually. My husband gifted it to me while I was on holiday because it was my birthday while we were away. And I started it. Oh, my husband wrote, I've probably shown you guys before, my husband wrote this little key for me. So I usually slot that in the projects when I'm working on it. Then I know what comes next. This is a really special project. I love it so much. It's really special. That is, for now, my last whip. Just going to carefully put all these bits away. Okay, and then I've got some FFOs to show you, which I'm really happy about. I finished this little winter fox kit. It's a Hobbycraft kit, and I finished it into a mini pillow with some fabric that I got from the craft charity shop, which is Christmassy. That will go on my Christmas tree. Just kitten, just tilting it because it's sparkly. The little oh hello. The little crowns on the foxes are sparkly. But I was really happy with that FFO. Really happy with that. My next FFO is, I did some mini gift tags. Some of them I have already gifted. That fox kit was a mini Hobbycraft kit. These were from a magazine. I can't remember, it was a, I can't remember what issue it is. I think I did put it on Insta, but I didn't buy the magazine. I brought the kit from a lady who was selling it on a D-Stash page. But there's my Bumblebee gift tag, which that one I'll be keeping because I love it. The Rose gift tag, that one I might re-gift. I have gifted some already. Strawberry, which I'm going to keep. Rose, which I think I'm going to keep. Cherries, which I'm definitely going to keep. I think my kitten's now going to try and eat them. A little house, which I'll probably gift to somebody. And Bluebird, which I think I'm going to gift to my mother-in-law. She likes birds. So I was really happy with them as an FFO. I also made Charlotte, Clue High Heel Stitcher, a little birthday present. I will insert a picture here. I made her a little scissor fob and brought her some nice scissors to go with it, and I messed up in a big way. I run it up on my sewing machine when I made my little fox, was really, really proud, looked at it, and I'd stitched the cord that I was using to attach it to the scissors. I'd stitched that in the wrong way, so instead of saying 2022, it looks like it says 2202. Such a big blunder. I could have unpicked it, but it would have compromised the fabric, so I thought she would laugh. Please don't claw my knee, I've got tights on. I thought she'd laugh, and so I've gifted it to her anyway, but I'll insert a picture here. And then oh, the pattern for this scissor fob is from Cross Stitcher magazine. It's a tiny modernist pattern. And then one of my other FFOs is a Halloween wreath. I am regretting a little bit the way I made this, but it's okay. It's a learning curve. What I did was, when I measured up my stitching, I made it as big as the wreath. And so if you look at it from the side, you can just sort of see the stitching. What I should have done is made it ½ inch smaller all the way around, and then stuck it to the wreath. You can't see it face on, you cannot see it poking out behind at all, but if I tilt it you can see it, so which is annoying when I'm sat on the sofa. I've got it displayed on an easel and I can see it. So this is I'm Hollow Inside by Crafty Smith. She is on Etsy. She has some lovely patterns, and this is a KLT fabric. I cannot remember for the life of me what the fabric's called. So I stitched it, like laced it onto some card, glued some black felt on the back, and then I glue gunned it to this wreath, which was always my intention. And then I, from Hobbycraft, found these little, almost, they look like dried pumpkins, but they're not. They're obviously some sort of seed or something. I stuck them on. I wrapped this colourful tassel-y ribbon around it. Some little mushrooms, like autumny mushrooms. This I found when I was out on a walk, and I'm happy with how it looks if you look at it straight on. If you look at it from the side, not so much. I mean, I did a tidy job of it, even though I used quite a bit of glue gun. It couldn't be helped because I wanted to display it in this wreath, but I'm still happy with it, and it still makes me laugh. And I brought the pattern when I went to the knitting and stitching show with lots of lovely stitchy friends. Went with Stitchy Gem, Faye from Fairy Floss, and we met up with Amy. Oh, what's her channel? I'll put a comment in. It'll probably come back to me. Graceful Stitchery, never mind, it come back to me. And one of her lovely friends, whose name's escaped me at the moment. Oh gosh, terrible. And we all met up and had a lovely time. Unfortunately this year I did get offered if I wanted to go to the knitting and stitching show. I've been saving up for a mini holiday to Brighton at the end of the month, which I'm very excited about, and I've been saving up for Venice for next year, and that looks like it's going ahead, so I'm super excited. It'll be worth missing out on you know, the knitting and stitching show and things for those 2 holidays. But yeah, but that's where I brought this pattern from. A little bit gutted I couldn't go this year, but had a lovely time last year. So that's a nice FFO, even if it isn't quite how I kind of pictured it. Well, it is how I pictured it, but I just wish I'd cut this smaller. You live and learn, you live and learn. Okay, my favourite FFO, and my last FFO, is Trick or Treat by Tiny Modernist. And this is, it was in Cross Stitcher magazine as part of their Ready Steady Stitch article. It's one of my favourite articles. I've stitched so many patterns out of the Ready Steady Stitch. I think the designers get given a list of materials that they can use, and then they design a pattern using those materials, and I think they get given a theme. Yes, I'm sure they get given a theme, and this one was Halloween hanger, and Cheryl McKinnon, this was her design. They hung theirs on string, but I wanted to make a little sign, so I found this wooden pumpkin in the works. Had a bit of a crafty spree on Saturday with my husband. Saturday, yeah. I brought the pumpkin, the paint. He was laughing his head off because there was for like £3 there was a set of Halloween paints, and he was like, just grab them, but it was like 1 orange, 1 black, 1 green, a dark purple. That might have been it. And I said, no, I want like a mixture of colours, but then that happened to be the best value for money. So after looking for ages and ages for this perfect paint, I actually went back to it and said, yeah, I've probably got paint at home, I can mix that with. And I tried to use the PVA crackle effect on the pumpkin to like split the paint. I don't know why it didn't work super well. And the places that it did crack, I've kind of painted over anyway. The sign, sorry, has taken over, but I'm still, my husband said don't make it too fussy because the stitching is the focus. My kitten is going to fall off my lap in a minute. So This is Espeon, by the way. He's my best friend. He, I mean, I love his brother. I love them equally. But Umbreon is definitely more about my husband, and Espeon is more about me. So Espeon doesn't really leave me when I'm around. Anyway, back to the pumpkin. This is currently sitting on my coffee table. I'm so happy with how it turned out. And this was a SAF. Over Saturday and Sunday last weekend, I smashed it out, just done it. Saturday and Sunday, stitched from stash. All the threads are from stash. Apart from the buttons, I brought from Willow, I think it's Willow Fabrics or Willow Crafts. I've used them before. Let me check, because I have mentioned them before in a video. They are the suppliers for Cross Stitcher magazine anyway. I'll put a link in the description below, but I brought the lovely Halloween buttons. I'm really happy with how that turned out. So there's the bat, the spider and the gravestone. I did it, it's all from stash. And what I love about this is that I've laced it properly around some sturdy card, and then I've sewn a piece of felt on the back, and then I've glued the felt onto the pumpkin. So if I ever want to remove the stitching, I can without damaging it. I find that it's okay if you want things to kind of be forever, and this probably will be forever because I love it so much. But I just thought sometimes if you glue the stitching straight onto the backing, then you've kind of ruined the integrity of the stitching. People use magnets, which is really smart actually. But I just thought, I don't know if you can see, oh, you can see the white felt. I can just pull it straight off if I ever want to change it, but I don't think I will. I enjoyed making it, even if it didn't quite turn out how I intended. I think you can just see some of the splitting here, but it just didn't, the crackling effect just didn't work how I wanted it to. So I was really, really happy with how that turned out. And it's currently sitting on my coffee table. I'm quickly going to do some stash. Part of my, oh, don't fall off my lap. This boy just flops all over the place, and then he's literally gonna fall off my lap in a second. Part of my stash is this beautiful Halloween bag from Jems Stitchery. It's glow in the dark. I stitch Halloween all year round. But I do a lot in September and October. I just love making a little Halloween project. I brought the bag, which is just so lovely. It's so well made. And she's put new labels on that say Jems Stitchery, and they're vegan. I think she, oh no, there it is. And they're vegan. They're like faux leather. Love that. And I also brought the matching pouch, which I keep my scissors in, and full skeins, and my I think my Halloween buttons were in there. Willow Fabrics, I'm sure it's Willow Fabrics now I'm saying it, and a floss organizer, a little floss pouch. I did share it on my Instagram, which I love. She makes these things so well. She's definitely a project bag person of choice if I can choose to buy project bags from someone. So that was one of my purchases. I also from the craft charity shop, I've brought a couple of lovely things from the craft charity shop recently, but I was really happy with this Bothy Threads kit. £4.50. It's complete. It's got all the embellishments and floss, beads and everything in there. So I was really, really happy with that. And that was from Rowan's Hospice. They have some craft shops and emporiums. This cat is just, I don't know if you can see, it's like he's just stretching out, showing his tummy off. I did a, stop trying to swipe my stuff. I did a rack. I won a rack recently, and I was really, really lucky because I rarely do them now because I don't use Facebook. I was really, really lucky to win this Christmas Colaris chart, and the lady sent me all the threads that I need for it and more. I can't show you inside obviously because of the chart, but I was really, really happy with that. I'll just get my, oh, I might have the lady's name in case she ever watches. June, thank you June, she sent me a lovely card as well. Get your paws off, get your paws off. I think these are all the threads I need for the Christmas design, and she sent me so many more. I can't get them all out, but there's literally just like, it's absolutely chock full, I can see, of Colaris threads. So I was so lucky to win that. I'm so grateful, June, if you ever end up watching. That's such a lovely rack. Get off! Put your claws in it. Oh dear. Okay, I've just got a few more things to show you. I have got a mini Hobbycraft haul here. I was going to do a video for this. Hobbycraft is 6 minutes away from my new job. Dangerous. Get your claws out. I'm wearing tights as well. So I have got some, can you get your head out as well please? I've got some lovely bits and pieces to show you. I love their mini cross stitch kits. So I brought 3 of those. One with the deer. I think these are 3 for £6. One with the mushroom house. Ow, just jumped off my lap with his claws. One with the Christmas tree. So I was really happy with them. I brought this wooden bauble. I think these were like £2 each. And I'm going to work out a pattern that will fit on there. Might not be a Christmas pattern, but I will work out a pattern that fits on there. And a little Christmas wreath. I'm going to stick some buttons and things, like stitch it and then stick some buttons and things on it to really make it quite Christmassy. I brought this little plaque. I'm going to put Sunshine Seeds by Stitched by Whitney. I can never remember if it's Stitched with Whitney or Stitched by Whitney, but Sunshine Seeds is going to go on this, so I can FFA that. I also brought this lovely banner, and I'm not sure what's going to go on there. It might be Hop by Sarah Elizabeth Stitches. That's kind of what I've been envisioning on here. Although, was I going to put that on one of the wooden chopping boards? I'm not sure, but something lovely will go on there, cross stitch. That'd be nice with embroidery on as well, but I'm not a big embroiderer, it's too slow for me. Especially with the detailed ones anyway. And then, this is not cross stitch haul really. I brought 2 of these decorate your own stockings, one for each of my kittens. So I said to my husband that we should have a crafty day, decorate them up, the kittens. That was my little Hobbycraft haul that I saved to show you. And my last piece of haul was I got some lovely frames from the charity shop, and they were quite cheap, and they're older style ones as well. So they're quite thick, colourful plastics. I've got this lovely, this is all from Rowan's Hospice, this lovely bright blue. That was £1.50, and it's got a really old kind of screw and like bolt system on it. So I've got the blue, I got this really lovely green. I got the green one was also £1.50. I got this small square this small square pink, I can't remember what they call these ones, but this was 75p. They're called the tension ones, I'm not sure. Little plastic ones anyway. 75p. I was happy with that. And no, this is a tension one. Can you get off that please? This one was £1. These are sometimes really, really handy if you're just on the move and you don't want to pack a whole kind of frame with you. I've got another small one of these that I was just given. So I saw that in the charity shop and I thought, yeah, I'll have that because it tensions itself, which is good. So you don't have to mess around with it too much. So there, oh noisy, sorry. They're all the bits and pieces I wanted to show you. I'm just going to do a quick life update and then some shout outs. It's not much of a life update because I've mentioned already that I have a new job. It's not close to home, but I've made arrangements with them that I will compact my hours. It's given me an extra day off a week, which I love, but I'm flexible. I have said to them I'll be flexible, so if they need me to work 5 days a week and spread my hours across the week, I will. I've also said I'm happy to pick up the odd overtime, which I already have, but I'm still getting more time at home. I can't remember the last time I just was able to sit down with my husband and play board games. Today I've done cleaning jobs, I've done the shopping, I filmed a floss tube, I'm going to stitch, spent time with my kittens. So yeah, I'm really making the most of it and I'm really enjoying it. Oh, I've been going back to the gym. I've been making sure that I exercise once a week. I'm going to up it when I get into more of a routine, but I was thinking today I should have probably gone to the gym, but my husband and I, not yesterday, the day before, did walk for ages. We walked to the sorting office, which is about a mile away, then we walked back, and then we walked to town, and then we walked back, and we carried loads of stuff. So I was really glad that I've done a bit of exercise, which freed today up for me. I do enjoy exercise. And I'm going on holiday soon to Brighton. I wanted to go to Hamlin. I'm sure it's called Hamlin in Brighton. Hopefully they're still open when I go, because I've just learnt that they're closing. They should be moving, but I think some are closing for good. But it's a nice hotel. It's got a pool and stuff. Not the hotel that we originally wanted. It's just because when we went to York, we had such a fabulous time, and on the way home we stopped in Oxford and the hotel was awful. I won't go into it, but I said to my husband, I need a holiday to recover from this holiday. And so he said, let's go to Brighton. We always have a lovely time. We kind of know, we always do nice new things, but we kind of know where we're going. So yeah, we've booked a hotel in Brighton with a pool and gonna get loads of nice food and stuff. So yeah, and oh, just like a smidge of an update. I was meant to go to Canada. Unfortunately, I didn't pay for the tickets. They got booked for me. They got booked on top of lockdown, which was daft. The ticket prices have now skyrocketed. So me, my husband and my sister were meant to go. We've stayed so she can go. Because there wasn't enough money in the tickets that were carried over for all of us to go anymore. But I did sent her with some money to go to some sort of Canadian LNSs for me. She's due back on Wednesday, so I can't wait to see what treasures she's found. She said she's brought me some bits and pieces. So I'm really excited about that. And I just wanted to do, I've had a couple of shout outs. I've been shouted out in a couple of videos, so I just wanted to say thank you to Cross Stitch Bunny. I watch her videos religiously, and I was really happy to have a shout out on her videos. I purchased from her shop as well. Love her project bags. One of the project bags that I held up earlier, actually, I probably didn't say, but it is one of hers. This Pokemon bag. Actually, this is an Evolutions bag, but it is still Pokemon. And my kittens are called Umbreon and Espeon because we are Pokemon. I wanted to say a big thank you to Yorkshire Crafter for shouting me out in one of her videos. That was really kind. I've been watching a few of her videos as well, so thank you so much. And Little Loop Stitching. Sam, I'm sure her name's Sam. I've been watching, catching up with her videos. She invited me to a stitching chat, which I really enjoyed. My husband was out playing ball games one Friday evening, and that's when the stitching chat was, so I enjoyed that. And I've purchased a Christmas goodies box from her, so I'm really looking forward to that coming. I have purchased too many things, by the way, and I'll probably do a video on all of them, but I've purchased Little Loop Stitching Christmas goodie box. I am today going to purchase Quaternion Creations Stitchy goodie box. I have purchased Sarah Elizabeth Stitches Advent box. My husband has purchased me Jodie Reed Designs Advent Fabric Advent, but that's a weekly one, so 4 parcels, 1 a week. And I'm waiting for in November Sarah Elizabeth Stitches stash box. It's crazy. They're all I haven't been apart from the odd, you know, picking bits up that I need, so picking bits up to finish a project, or Hobbycraft. I had a £5 voucher, so that's why I went to Hobbycraft. I haven't been buying loads of stash, like the hoops I'm going to keep using. I haven't been buying loads of fabric and threads and this and that. I've really been trying to stitch from stash, and I'm trying to save money for like Venice and stuff. So I've been trying to be good, but I just couldn't resist the club boxes, and so I thought they're my treats, you know, they're my treats to me, and I'm really, really excited about them. I can't wait. Sarah Elizabeth Stitches, I always get hers, and I'm part of her monthly, it's every 3 months we get a stash box, so I'm part of that. My husband gets me a gift advent every year, so he buys me Jodie Reed Designs things, so he offered to get me that one. And as soon as I knew that Maria from Quaternion Creations had one coming, I just couldn't say no. And Sam's sounded so exciting, so I've spoilt myself a little bit, but you know, it's what we go to work for, right? And then January I'm back to not buying anything, so I've put a couple of requests in with my husband for some stitchy goodies for Christmas, so I'm hoping for a happy Stitchmas. I've put a request in for a Mirabilia and for the Very Vikings Sal. So yeah, I'm super excited. Thank you for watching. I have to say a big thank you to a lady called Karen. She always comments on my videos when she's caught up with them, so thank you, Karen. I wanted to make sure I said thank you to you. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I always respond to comments, so drop me a comment, and I will speak to you hopefully in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye.